You need to stay away from windows. If you cannot get into a basement, then you need to get into the interior portion of your home as this storm moves by. This could have a lot of flying debris. This could also have gusty winds with it, separate from the tornado winds. Now, this is radar indicated, so this has not been spotted. This has not been visibly spotted. Nonetheless, there is something called gate-to-gate shear with it, and you can see right here we have the reds and the greens right next to each other. These lighter shades of red here would indicate some very gusty winds coming out of this storm between Tabernacle and Johnson Place. So again, you want to make sure you got the cameras in, get away from the windows, lowest level of your home. You want to be in the interior, perhaps in the bathroom or a closet if you're anywhere between Tabernacle and Johnson Place. Burrs Mill by 7:04, Johnson Place by 7:07, and 4 Mile by 7:12. That is what we're expecting with this particular storm. That's the motion that this storm is undergoing. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back up again so you can get a good idea of where this particular storm is. And you can see it right here. Again, it is moving away from Tabernacle, and it is moving at this point toward Johnson Place. This is radar indicated, and this tornado warning is until 7:30 this evening. It is for this storm between Tabernacle and Johnson Place. It will encompass, the storm will encompass Presidential Lakes Estates. This is a little bit further north than South Park, and it does not include Oriental or Chatsworth at this point, but it is, again, moving off to the east, and you can see it very quickly moving off to the east at a very fast clip. So if you are anywhere between Tabernacle, Johnson Place in Burlington County, seek shelter immediately as this storm passes by. This is going to possibly have damaging winds and a radar indicated tornado associated with this storm. We'll have the latest for you coming up with fresh information on this particular storm and this warning. At this point, we've had no reports coming in from the public, and we do not have a visually spotted tornado. There is a lot of lightning that is associated with this particular storm. So again, between Tabernacle and Johnson Place, this storm is moving very, very quickly. Let's pop back here so that I can actually put up something that we call our velocity data. And what you see with it right here is you see these lighter shades of red right here. You see also next to green right here. So you end up having something called gate-to-gate shear. You end up having spin. You have inbound and outbound winds next to each other, which would indicate some sort of spin within this system. So we're watching in this area right here for some very strong winds and likely some possible spinning associated with this storm. Again, it is moving from the Tabernacle area toward Johnson Place. It'll be out toward 4 Mile by the time that we get to about 7:12 this evening, and it is moving rapidly off to the east. So if you are in any of these areas, this is something that you need to be aware of. Now, if you have our app, you can download photos. Do not go outside if you're in this storm, but if this is already past you, or once it is past you, then if you have photos of anything that's gone on, or if you have a report to make, you can upload it there. Let us know what's going on. We'll pass it along to officials as well. We just want to make sure that everybody stays safe with this particular storm. So what we're watching is a tornado warning. Now, I want to back this up and put this on a little bit wider perspective for you right here. And this is in Burlington County in New Jersey, and it's right here, this little square that you see, not the big red one. The big red box over Mount Laurel in Philadelphia is a flash flood warning. But what we see from Tabernacle and Chemung toward anywhere up toward Presidential Lakes, that's where we're looking at this particular storm system. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take the warning off so that we can get really close here and let you know who is being affected mostly by this particular storm. And this is the storm right there. You can see it between Tabernacle and Johnson Place. And we're going to go ahead and kind of zoom in, see what other areas are being mostly affected by this particular storm. And again, this is not the most heavily populated area, but it is moving over several towns. So over Tabernacle and Johnson Place, Chemung, pretty much in the clear at this point up toward Presidential Lakes. This is moving rapidly off to the east. And this is the box. This is the tornado warning until 7:30 tonight. So if you are in this area, in central Burlington County between Tabernacle and even out toward Woodland, you do want to make sure that you got the kids in and you've got the pets in, and you want to make sure that you're away from windows, lowest level of your house, in the interior of your house, because if there are any damaging winds, let alone the tornado winds, you do not want debris flying through your windows at you. Now, there is some lightning associated with this, but we can actually see a little bit of curvature with this storm. It popped up pretty quickly as far as a tornado warning. It's one of the storms that earlier actually had triggered all of this flash flood warning across Philadelphia and parts of Camden County and Gloucester County and even into Mercer County, now drifting into parts of Burlington County. Again, moving off to the east very rapidly at this point. And this is the storm we're concerned with. So from Tabernacle